Hello YouTubers, this is Ogre 7810, and I've been wanting to do this video for a couple months now, and it happened to me a couple months ago when I went to the local gun range. And this video is about a malfunction that occurred on my Smith & Wesson Model 686 357 Magnum. And I'll go ahead and take it out of the case, put the case aside there, and before I start here, I just want to say this: I still love this gun, and it's still a damn good, solid gun, you know. And I want to make sure that you can see it's not loaded. Okay. I went to the range and took a box of 38 specials and got a box of 50 rounds of Magnum loads, 357 Magnum loads. So I went ahead and shot the 38s, and they did all right. And then I stuck the 3057 Magnum in there, Magnum loads in there, and then all of a sudden I had a malfunction, like 3 or 4 malfunctions in a row. And what had happened is the hammer struck, which pushed the firing pin in there. But if you could see, here's one of the bullets. You can see the indentation on the primer, but the bullet didn't fire. So I went back in and tried another couple 38s. They worked, and then I put the Magnums back in there, and I still had malfunctions. And then I put some 38s back in there, and it started malfunctioning on the 38. So I said, man, what's going on with this damn gun? I just bought it. It's a solid gun, you know. I love the gun, you know. So I was talking to one of the other shooters in there, and he recommended going and talking to the guy outside, one of the old guys outside in the store there. And I did. I went outside, and as soon as I went outside, I told the old man there, and he just took the gun. He said, oh, this is the problem. He dry fired it. He dry fired it. He said, oh yeah, your hammer, your leaf, your mainspring is too weak. So then there was another guy out there. He was working on some other handguns there, and he had his tools out. He said, oh yeah, bring it over here. And so I brought it over there, and the first thing he did was take the grip off here, which I'm going to do. And there's a screw on the bottom here, as most of you probably know, for the grip. And one screw there. So let's take that screw off, set that aside, and then take the grip off. Okay. And I'm probably maybe off on the nomenclature, but I think this is called the mainspring right here. Okay. And there's a screw right down here, and if I can get it on there, yeah, let's see, right there. I'm pointing at it right there. You can see it now. Right there. Okay. That screw had backed out. Okay. That screw right there backed out a little bit. I don't know how much it was backed out. Now, I bought it brand new, you know, from the gun store. And I'm like, how the hell did it back out? You know what I mean? I was like, that's a highly unusual thing, I guess. I don't know if it's happened to anybody else, or it's just a fluke of nature. So anyways, he said that screw should be flush. So he screwed it in flush, tried to, you know, fired it, dry fired it, and he put the grip back on. And I went back in there, and I refired some of the, tried some of the rounds that misfired, and a couple of them worked, but some of them didn't. So then I went and got some rounds that I hadn't fired, and it worked perfect every time. And I've went to the gun range since then, and it's been fired like a beauty. So I just wanted to do this video about the malfunction of my 686 357 Magnum, and if it can help somebody else out, you know what I mean, I say more power to it, you know, because that's what the gun community and this YouTube gun community is all about, is helping each other out. So I never seen this on YouTube, and I haven't seen this happen to anybody. But I did see. I went on the other day, and they were talking about this lock that you have now. I think it's after the year 2001. There's a lock there where you can lock it. You have a little key there. I don't know if you can see that, but right by where the cylinder release is, there's a little, yeah, right there. You can see it. The hole above the cylinder release, right there. Anyways, one guy, I guess he evidently locked it and then tried to unlock it, and it wouldn't lock. You know, his hammer was stuck in the cock position. So, but I haven't had any problems with it, and I've never used the lock, and I don't believe in that lock. So, but that's the only other malfunction I've heard about these guns. I haven't heard anything. They're solid. It's still as solid as a rock gun. I'm telling you, man, this thing is beautiful, man. I love it, man. And you can see beautiful manufactured there. You can see it spin, you know what I mean? And freely. So anyways, I just wanted to do a video. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and it hasn't happened since. And I guess if it was going to happen again, I might put in some Loctite, but I haven't done that yet, so I don't know about if that's a good idea or whatever. I might consult a pistol smith, a gunsmith about that, but I'm learning all the time, you know, how to fix and repair items. So I'll chalk that one up for a learning experience, and if it happens again, I'll know what to do. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? And so that's about all I have to say about my malfunction. And again, I just want to reiterate that this is an awesome gun, and I still love it. And I recommend it to anybody. So be safe, and peace out, man. Ciao, man.